Hi everyone, Elisa with JDiction. In this video, I wanted to show you a fun way to make some ceramic tile coasters using alcohol inks and fire. I've got 4 coasters here that I got from Home Depot, and I've already got them prepped for resin, which is not in this video, but definitely let me know if that's something you'd like to see in a future video. And I'll be using some Pinata Alcohol Inks that I got from the epoxy resin store. I've got blue, purple, teal, and copper, and check the description for a discount code for those. And I've also got alcohol blending solution, and I'll grab some isopropyl alcohol later. And you can use a torch or a long lighter for this. It really doesn't matter, just so long as you have fire and you're not right next to the coaster, I would recommend. And of course, using a respirator is a very good idea when dealing with alcohol inks, and especially if you're going to be lighting the alcohol on fire. A pair of gloves to keep the ink and alcohol from your hands. And I'm also using some glass to protect my surface from the heat of the fire. And this just came from a picture frame that I got from a thrift shop. So before I get started, be sure to like and subscribe to my channel and stay to the end for some close-ups. And let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Again, I've got discount codes and links for the products I use listed in the description, and you can find more in my Amazon shop. Make sure to keep your hair and your clothing away from the fire at all times, and definitely work in a well-ventilated area. This is not recommended for children, and of course I'm not liable or responsible for anything that you do. I'm just showing you one way I like to make these coasters. Okay, so to start, I'm just going to clean off the tile with some isopropyl alcohol. That's just to make sure all the oils or any dirt is removed and it's just a clean surface. With any mixative, you definitely want to make sure you get that mixed up. There's a little ball in there that'll help get it mixed up for you. Just give it a good shake for a little bit and you're good to go. So this is really simple. It's basically just adding the inks to the tile and then catching it on fire. Now, as you can see, and this is sped up 2 times, so it's definitely going a little bit faster than normal, of course. But you'll be able to see the fire kind of shrink down to the center of each blob. And you definitely want to make sure that that fire is out before you add more inks. You can blow it out easily, but the inks won't be dried then. But if you let it just go, and it really only takes seconds, and you'll be able to see it, if you just let it go, then it's actually drying the inks as well. So you just add the inks and catch it on fire in any way that you want. And I'm adding in some blending solution to the purple because that purple is a little bit dark, and then adding this in, it actually brings out the blue that's in there as well, so it turns out really pretty. One thing with the mixatives is that because of the, I think it's mica that's in there, because that's in there, that actually bubbles when it catches on fire, and that's actually really neat to watch as well, and you can hear it crackle. But definitely cannot stress enough to wait until that fire is out. The more alcohol you have on there, the bigger the fire you're gonna get. So make sure you're not hovering right over it. Again, keep your hair and your clothes away from it. And with a little tile like this, I've had maybe a 12-inch flame at one point, just because I added so much ink to it and there was so much alcohol there to burn away. But usually with just a few drops, you know, just the flame might be a couple inches, and it burns down quickly, so it won't last long. But definitely practice safety measures here, and again, work in a well-ventilated area. But it's really fun to watch, and I really like using these mixatives in there too because they kind of spread out a little bit and get kind of crackly. Again, stay to the end for the close-up pictures, and I'll be speeding up here after this piece, and that way you can see a whole set and how different they are. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. And again, I'm Elisa with JDiction, and I'll see you next time. Bye.